Alright, I'm gonna do a request. I'm gonna finally do a video request from somebody. I'm not gonna say the person's name, but I've been asked to be doing this video for a while now. I did upload this video of last year about PlayStation Home relationships, but I took it down. But somebody would ask me, they asked me, hey, my opinions on what's your thoughts about people using PlayStation Home as a dating place, and like, what is your thoughts about that? And I was like, wow, that's definitely a good question that person asked me. That was definitely a good ass question. Because I pretty much done said everything that needed to be said about PlayStation Home. You guys heard me talk about the FAMs and the stupid weddings that these delusional people have on home and something like that. You guys heard me express my opinions about that, but I really haven't said anything about people dating on home, and which I knew that's been going on home for a long ass time. That shit's been going on home for a long ass time. I'll just have to say this, my opinions about that, because I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I'm just gonna keep it straight up 100 with y'all. All right, I'm not fucking around this video. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you guys. You guys have shown me nothing but support on here, and if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So I thank you guys for supporting my PlayStation Home videos. I really do. I appreciate you guys, understanding on where I was coming from with those PlayStation Home videos when I was saying about the fams and the stupid marriage on home. I really appreciate you guys giving me that support, and I also appreciate my haters too, for the ones that try to defend the delusional people. I also thank you idiots too for giving me the hate on my PlayStation Home videos. Even though it makes y'all look real stupid defending delusional people, y'all try to defend them, but at the end of the day, it makes you guys look stupid for trying to defend people, because if you're defending delusional people on PlayStation Home that's getting married, you're obviously doing it yourself. But what is my opinion about people using PlayStation Home as a dating site? Well, I'm just gonna say it like this, okay? Those who use PlayStation Home as a dating place and meet up with each other in real life, those are desperate people. Those people are desperate. They don't have a social life, and I don't care if you people be like, oh, dude, you shouldn't judge people. This is my opinions, and that's what it says on my YouTube account. My opinions 333. Don't like it, tough shit. It's people using PlayStation Home as a dating place are desperate people, because for some reason they can't seem to get a real life relationship, because evidently somebody in their hometown don't like their ass. Nobody likes them, so what they do, they get on PlayStation Home and use that to date and shit. They don't want to get on Facebook or nothing like that, because they're afraid their boyfriend probably gonna find their ass and they're probably gonna beat the shit out of them. I don't know, but I'll say this: if the person on PlayStation Home, if somebody's dating somebody at home, let's say, because honestly, PlayStation Home is not like really a safe place to date if you think about it, because you don't know nothing about that person. You don't have no profiles. You don't know nothing about this person. I mean, you have to ask the person, but you don't know if this person is really telling the truth or not. That's the big thing, though. And then people tells me, dude, you have to trust people sometimes. Fuck that shit. If you sit here and tell me right now, if you're a female, you sit here and tell me that you never been in trouble and you never been in trouble by the law, I need to see fucking proof. I'm gonna do a fucking criminal background check on your ass just to make sure your ass ain't lying, because you women's out there would do a background check on us men's if y'all knew our full names. Fuck that shit. I'm not moving in with some crazy ass psycho bitch who got locked up for almost cutting a man's penis off. Fuck that. I don't want to be around a woman like that. And most of the females on PlayStation Home, I say 60% of those females that's on Home are fucked up. They're all fucked up and washed up. They're all the type of ones that's been abused by their boyfriends in real life. So what do? They get on PlayStation Home, hoping they're going to find that right man, and hoping that man going to treat them a lot more better. And sometimes, usually, the person that they meet on PlayStation Home turn out to be 100 times worse than her real life boyfriend that abused her ass. They turn out to be 100 times worse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as I was saying, people that use Home use Home for a relationship is dating. You know, I mean, PlayStation Home, it's not really a dating place. I don't understand why people want to use this place for love. It's not really a dating place. It's a social network where you just go around, play a little games on there. Because let me talk to you dudes on here for a minute. For all you dudes that go on PlayStation Home, all you grown ass men on PlayStation Home that actually try to date these females. Now, I ain't trying to tell y'all that y'all shouldn't talk to women's. I ain't trying to say y'all should turn gay or anything like that. But I want y'all, all you grown ass men that be on PlayStation Home, I want you guys to hear me out on this one. Let's say this. If you see a fine ass woman on PlayStation Home, and I don't mean their avatars, you know, fuck their avatars. I mean their real face. If you meet a fine ass woman on PlayStation Home and she's like in her mid-20s and she's like in her mid-30s and shit like that, and she's single and she fine as hell and got a nice ass body and shit, and she's looking for a relationship on PlayStation, on a video game, man, you know that something ain't right, man. Something ain't right about that chick, man. You got a fine ass woman, because ask y'all, for all you dudes on there, ask yourself this: how many fine ass women's gonna get on a freaking video game and use it like it's MySpace or Facebook to try to find a man? How many fine ass women that do shit like that? You know, not too many fine ass women do that. So if you see a fine ass woman on PlayStation Home that you like and you thinking about getting with her, and she fine as hell and she's single and she's using PlayStation Home, you know, on a video game, trying to look for a man, something ain't right about that chick, dog. Something ain't right about her. She's either, cause I can tell y'all 3 reasons why she's probably single. Number 1, she's probably been abused. Number 2, she's probably fucked up in the head. You know, she's probably one of them crazy ass women's that probably try to cut a man's penis off if they do her wrong. And number 3, she probably got a disease, man. Like, she probably got an HIV or probably STDs. You know, them are the 3 reasons why she's probably single. You know, that's just my personal opinion about it, but I think them are the reasons why she is single. But that's probably the reason why she's on PlayStation Home, because she know nobody in her hometown ain't gonna fuck with her because they know she's either crazy or they know she's probably got STDs. So what does she do? She gets on the internet hoping that she's gonna find a sucker on PlayStation Home that's gonna be dumb enough to come down there to come see her and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it. To be honest though, I wouldn't really do it. I'm not saying that I'm better than everybody. I mean, if people wants to go see each other from PlayStation, go right ahead. But me personally, I wouldn't really do it, because, you know, what the fuck? Why in the fuck would I go to a freaking airport and go see this one female chick that I met on PlayStation Home? Like, why would I go to the airport and fly all the way over the other side of the freaking country to go meet this female that I met on the freaking video game? Why would I do that? And I can get women down here. Because let me tell you this: if you a grown ass man, and you're actually using a video game like PlayStation or Xbox 360, and you're actually using that shit like it's eHarmony or Match.com, and you're talking about going over the other side of the fucking country because you met a woman off the freaking internet, man, something ain't right about you, dog. Something ain't right about you. You straight up desperate for a woman. Because I know this one guy, this dude lived in Miami, Florida. Because I remember one time he told me that he was going to, I forgot what state he said he was going, but he was from Florida, And he was talking about going to Ohio somewhere to go meet this chick. And I'm sitting there telling this dude, I said, bro, you live in Miami, Florida, dog. Because he met this chick off of PlayStation. And he said he fell in love with her. And he kind of loved her and shit. But he was telling me, like, yo, Jay, man, I'm thinking about going and seeing this female chick from PlayStation. Because she lives in Ohio. And I'm like, bro, why would you want to do that, bro? And you live in Miami, Florida. You in beautiful Miami, Florida. You're surrounded with women's over there, man. You over there by the beaches and shit, dog. So you mean to tell me, dog, that you can't freaking go to the goddamn beach and go find some women's? You mean to tell me that you can't get your boys or, you know, your friends or your brothers and say, hey, man, let's get together and let's go to the beach and go look for some women's? You know what I'm saying? See if we can pull some women's. You mean to tell me you can't do that shit? Fuck that shit. If I live by the beaches and every day I look out my damn window and I see nothing but half-ass, naked-ass women over there by the beaches and shit, man, fuck that shit. I'm going over there and I'm talking to them. You know, fuck going to see a female from PlayStation. Shit, fuck that shit. I ain't that lonely. But yeah, for all you men's on PlayStation Home, for all you grown-ass men's on PlayStation Home, y'all gotta stop being suckers on PlayStation Home. For real, though. You know what I'm saying? And don't even give me this excuse talking about saying that you can't find no women's in your hometown. Man, there's women's all over the freaking place. I mean, you can find women's at fucking Walmart. You can find them at a grocery store. You can find women's at the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Don't even give me that excuse. I'm saying that you can't find no women's in your area because you're probably staying in the house 24/7. You probably don't go out much. That's probably your problem. You don't go out enough. And that goes for you females too. That goes for you women's out there too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all use the same excuse on PlayStation 2, talking about that y'all can't find the right man. But what the real problem is, y'all pretty much sit on your asses 24/7 and don't even leave the house like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you women's go out in a club somewhere and give a fucking blowjob, maybe some man in real life might want you women's. I think the shit just stupid, and I think people should just get a real life relationship. I mean, if you people can't get a real life relationship, go to fucking eHarmony.com, go to Match.com. Those websites are trusted. And don't sit here and tell me that you can't afford to go on those websites, because you people that been on PlayStation Home for 3 or 4 years, you guys spent over $100 or maybe over $300 or $400 in some of that whack ass PlayStation Home clothes and shit. That's more than enough to become a membership of Match.com and eHarmony.com. But you know why these people don't want to go to Match.com or eHarmony.com? Because Match.com, eHarmony.com does criminal background checks. That's why they don't want to go on there, because they know they ain't going to qualify for it because they got a criminal background. Hey, too, if I had to pick which one would I rather use, I'd rather use eHarmony.com. I mean, hell, at least they would at least a woman would be in my state. You know what I'm saying? At least that woman that I'm looking for is going to be in my state. At least she's going to be about 5 or 6 miles away from me and shit. You know, 10 miles away from me. At least she ain't going to be like all the way on the other side of the country, or, you know, like the West Coast. And if it doesn't work out well for me, I'll just get back in my car and just tell her, adios. You know, it's nice meeting you, you know what I'm saying? But if you're like in another state somewhere that you've never been in your life, you can't do that. You're stuck down there. You have to put up with her bullshit.